Hello and welcome back to the H2H experiment. Here we are again with another episode from the series Ancient Wisdom for Modern Leadership. We've been traveling through the ancient world, rediscovering timeless wisdom and exploring how it can guide the way we lead today. Last time, we talked about Hermeticism, the art of balance, polarity, and neutrality. Today, we move east to a philosophy that shaped millions of minds and continues to influence neuroscience, psychology, and leadership thinking today: Buddhism. But let me start with one question. How often do you feel like you're running, chasing results, chasing deadlines, chasing approval, and somehow you're still not there yet? How often do your thoughts spin into the future or drag you back into the past while the present moment, the only one that truly exists, simply slips away? That's the modern human condition, and the Buddha understood that over 2,500 years ago. So if you enjoy this topic, stay with me until the end. Before he became the Buddha, the awakened one, he was Siddhartha Gautama, a prince who had everything: wealth, luxury, protection. His father tried to shield him from pain and imperfection. But one day, Siddhartha left the palace and saw sickness, old age, and death, the unavoidable realities of life. That moment changed everything for him. He left everything behind to seek just one thing: understanding. After years of extreme asceticism, starving, meditating, and suffering, he realized that neither indulgence nor denial held the answer. Enlightenment, he discovered, lay in the middle way, the path between extremes. And that, my friends, is the essence of leadership as well. The middle way is not about being mediocre, it's mastery. It's the art of avoiding extremes, not swinging between over control and chaos, burnout and apathy, ego and insecurity. In leadership, this means you balance ambition with compassion. You lead with strength, but without harshness. You remain calm in success and humble in failure. The Buddha said, just as a lute string that is too tight will snap, and one that is too loose will not play, the path to harmony lies in the balance. Leadership is like that lute string. Too much pressure and your people break. Too little structure and they lose direction. The middle way is the wisdom of simply enough. Buddhism teaches us that one of the greatest challenges of humankind is the monkey mind. That restless, chattering, anxious voice inside that jumps from thought to thought, fear to fear, plan to plan, all the time. Sound familiar? The bell? Well, it's the same mind that wakes us up at 3 a.m., replaying the day's mistakes or planning tomorrow's meetings. Neuroscience now backs what the Buddha taught centuries ago already. Our minds spend nearly half of our waking time wandering, mostly into worry and regret. And when the mind wanders, happiness drops. The antidote? Mindfulness. But mindfulness is not just about meditation. It's presence. It's awareness without judgment. It's being where your feet are, not where your fears are. In leadership, mindfulness means listening fully instead of waiting to respond. It means making space between trigger and reaction. It means leading people, not just processes. One of the core teachings of Buddhism is non-attachment, and it's one of the hardest to grasp. Non-attachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop clinging. The Buddha taught that suffering comes from attachment, from our need to control outcomes, to possess, to define ourselves through external validation. For leaders, this is absolutely transformational. We cling to success, to titles, to being right, to control. But attachment, it controls fear, fear of loss, fear of change, fear of imperfection. Non-attachment allows freedom. It gives leaders the ability to act with intention, but without desperation, to lead with love, not ownership, to guide people without needing to dominate them. And as the Zen saying goes, let go or be dragged. If Hermeticism was about balance, Buddhism is about compassion. Not pity, not softness. Compassion is awareness of suffering combined with the desire to relieve it. A compassionate leader doesn't ignore performance. They elevate it by understanding people's needs and emotions. They practice what Buddhists call karuna, empathetic action, and metta, loving kindness. Science supports this too. Compassion activates the vagus nerve, which regulates calmness, trust, and connection. It's not a moral add-on, it's biological leadership intelligence. When leaders cultivate compassion, their teams feel psychologically safe, and safety is the soil where creativity grows. The Buddha said, you only lose what you cling to, and the thing leaders cling to most? Control. We mistake control for competence, but it's actually fear disguised as structure. We overplan, overmonitor, overthink. But reality, like life, doesn't obey our spreadsheets. True wisdom lies in letting go, in creating enough order for clarity, but enough space for life to flow. The leader's job is to guide the current, not to dam the river. This is what Buddhists call Wu Wei in Taoist terms, or non-striving, acting with flow, not force. Now, how can we bring these ancient teachings into the workplace? Here are 3 practices to start. 1. Pause before you react. Before responding to criticism, pause, breathe, ask, what is my intention here? To be right or to be wise? 2. Listen with your full attention. Put down your phone, close your laptop, and listen as if nothing else exists. That's presence, and presence builds trust. And believe me, if you're not present, people can notice. 3. Detach from the outcome. Commit to the action. This one is about focusing on doing your best work, not on controlling how it's received, not controlling the opinion of others. Lead the process, not the applause. Here we are with the H2H experiment of the week. The name of this one is the 3 breaths practice. Here's how it looks like. Before every meeting, every tough conversation, every moment of tension, take 3 conscious breaths. First breath, arrive. Bring your attention fully to the present. Second breath, observe. Notice what you're feeling without judging it. And third breath, intend. Ask yourself, what kind of energy do I want to bring into this space? That's mindfulness in motion. Simple, profound, and transformative. The Buddha's wisdom is simple but radical. Everything is impermanent. Everything is connected, and peace is found in balance. For leaders, this means be ambitious, but don't cling. Be decisive, but stay humble. Be strong, but stay kind. The middle way isn't just a path to enlightenment. It's a path to effective, compassionate leadership. So the next time your mind races or your team hits chaos, remember, breathe, observe, and act with awareness. Because leadership at its core is not about control. It's about consciousness. All right, so we're done for today. Thank you for listening to this episode for the H2H experiment. Thank you so much. This means a lot to me to have you here. If you enjoyed this episode, you can also read the articles that I have on LinkedIn or the CXO platform, or you can also watch the videos on YouTube. Until next time, may you walk your own middle way with awareness, kindness, and courage. Thank you once again. See you next time. Bye.